I'm up in and I'm down in my mind. Building a stage. Time, yeah.
What's up? Welcome to our first episode of Drink in the City podcast. I'm Little Miss Mink.
I'm your boy Zay Victory. What's happening?
And we have the one and the only. Honestly, this artist really needs no introduction. Formerly known as Tresito. We have my friend, the R&B singer, the writer, all that, Mr. Donov3n.
Yeah. My guy, what's happening?
Happy to be here, you know, it's Donov3n, how we love it.
For sure. Well, on all platforms?
On all platforms.
Okay, for sure. We
Nah,
can
nah.
put it on the screen.
I'm happy to be here because, like, for real, y'all show me love nonstop, so I'm happy to be in y'all presence.
Always.
For sure, man. Hey, you know it's always love. Always love, man. Every time I see you, it's always good vibes, man.
I know you, my man pulled up with the merch on. That's love. That's support. That's real support.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we
Yeah,
caught
setting the
that
city
at,
on fire, huh?
Always. He put that at the South by Southwest, though, right? I remember pick that hoodie up.
Man, look.
Austin was lit, right?
No,
Hey, it was the shit. It was the shit.
Yeah, we had fun, definitely. So tell us, man. Let us know where you from, what you got going on, what's happening with my boy Donov3n.
So I'm from Chicago originally. I've been out here in San Antonio.
Shout out to Bull.
Yeah,
I see it.
I got it right. I'm originally from Chicago, and I've been out here in San Antonio for a while, so how much I can claim it. You feel me? I've been out here since like 2015, 2016. So back and forth mostly, but out here mostly.
Yeah.
So I've been making music since about 2018 out here in the city. Been showing me nonstop love. So I'm happy to get that continue with y'all. Y'all doing the scene out here, and y'all showing me love.
So you repping the tone now, huh?
Right.
Yeah, me too, man.
Look, born and raised, okay?
Yeah, look, she born and raised, but you know it's a military town, you know.
It is.
No,
Yeah,
for sure.
I've been here about 10 years off and on, so yeah, man. Sound tone, 210 Countdown City. You know, we love it here, right? So.
You ever heard that expression? Look what the cat dragged in.
Yeah. Oh, that's you.
Yeah, I feel like that nigga. Like, look at the cat dragged in.
Yeah.
No. So do you feel like being in San Antonio has an effect on singing in Spanish, like the different types of music?
Yes, it does, because the market here is so Spanish. So I don't often.
Go Mexico.
Yeah. So I actually started making music in Laredo, and like so it was heavy influence on my Spanish. That's actually where the name Pedacito really manifested, was in Laredo.
Okay.
So like it was like more so me learning and practicing my Spanish and bettering my Spanish in Laredo, and then being able to. That's actually where I started my music. So I was starting my Spanish, my music at the same time. So I was going back to Pedacito.
Yeah.
And it was like it was definitely a Spanish journey at first. And then I found my identity a little bit outside of that, and then I became, Donov3n.
Okay, so initially you only made songs in Spanish?
No, I made songs in English and Spanish. I always tried to incorporate a little Spanish into it. Because I know what the market is. I know I always respect the culture, respect to love, and generating like that bridge in music without having to like force a connection, without having to like, reach out to a Spanish artist and steal like their market, but just embracing it as like. Have you ever heard Maria by Carlos Santana?
Yeah, we're gonna be asking you about some songs soon.
It did a lot for the Black and Spanish culture, So if I
for sure.
Like a little bit of that, I take it.
Yeah. So you Black and Spanish?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I love that. I have my mom's Black and my dad's Hispanic.
See, my parents is like all over the place. My mom's Black, Puerto Rican, and Native American. My dad is Hebrew Israelite.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
My dad Hebrew Black, Native American.
Yeah.
You be eating good, huh?
Hey,
all them different cultures, all the different cuisines.
Yeah, my
we stay
mom's still
fit.
Spanish and my dad Black.
Yeah. See, that's love. That's love. We all connected.
Yeah, always,
Yeah,
man. Yeah,
Connected.
love it.
Yeah, I'm with it. That's
What's
it.
up with the threes?
So look, I'm third born. I'm the third born son. I always believe if anything means something, you gotta pay attention. Yeah, a third time's a charm.
Yeah.
A third day heroes. Like,
Love it.
the three
Hey, I seen
spiritual-
that. You just got that tatted, huh?
Yeah. I got that right here
Show
on
me
the
some.
I got.
Yeah, let me see them new tats,
I'm
man.
gonna have to
Tat it up.
unbuckle real quick.
Do what you do.
Look, I got on the third day he rose.
Okay.
Okay, we see it.
And I got that little backstory. I got that after my brother passed away, and I was able to find a new piece with with death.
Yeah.
You know, and recognizing what comes out there and the beauty in it. And I just, the third day he rose. That's one of the most self-explaining things I could feel, like, know that there's something after death. You good?
Yeah. Well, just know he's still with you, man.
Yeah, you feel
my
me?
prayers with you on that. I know I definitely have my thoughts about death with my mom passing at such a young age when I was younger too.
My
So
condolences to you,
yeah,
bro.
man. So I understand, but I'll tell you one thing, man. They still with you. They right
For
there. Yeah, that's your angel watching you.
He's my biggest supporter. He
Yeah.
always told me, like, he started making music before I did.
Yeah.
He started making music when we were kids. He's always had the knack for it. I just knew I wanted to sing. I never knew I wanted to, like, write my own music or do anything like that or be famous or nothing. And he believed in me so much that he started making me listen to my music differently. You get me? Listen.
He changed your perspective.
Yeah, he did. And he made me see myself as a person with progression, like steady rising. That's where the term steady rising came from. Like,
Yeah,
I love that.
yeah.
Yeah,
And
I
you
feel
can
like
definitely
working-
tell he with you when you performing.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Michaela, my bad.
No, I feel like working in healthcare, like at a certain point, you start to see death as a transition.
Yeah.
I don't know. A lot of people aren't there yet. It
Yeah.
kind of took a lot for me to get there. Like, and honestly, I feel like the pandemic and working in healthcare at the same time kind of makes you a little bit desensitized. But
Yeah,
I ain't even gonna go there.
Trust me. And my brother actually passed in 2020 during so the pandemic played a big part on his whole like passing. So
For sure.
I was in Texas, he passed in Chicago. It was the travel,
Oh, wow.
and then it was like the
The
temperature in
stay.
Chicago. He
Yeah.
couldn't get buried at a certain time. Like the
Oh,
funeral
yeah.
was minimized to a certain amount of people. It was at a point where I got emotional and I had to leave the ceremony. And they wasn't gonna let me back in because someone else had gone in and we were at capacity. You get me? Like,
Yeah,
so
I feel like it changed a lot of
yeah.
milestones in people's lives. My brother didn't get to walk the stage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
For
my
his
little
graduation.
brother as well, so I could definitely relate.
Yeah.
Yeah. He didn't get prom or nothing. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
shout out to all the followers, man. For real. Yeah. Shouts out to the Musicians Hub, man. We appreciate them. We tapped in with them. We got a chance. Yeah, my boy Markel, man. Kel's on the keys, and we got an opportunity to do our episode here, and with my boy Donov3n, man. So why don't you tell us, you got any projects coming up? I mean, what you got going on, brewing in, man?
Yeah. So actually, I got two projects coming.
Yeah.
So I got an EP that I'm about to release. I don't want to tell you when yet, but it's coming this month.
Okay. All
I
right.
got a date coming soon, but
Y'all heard it here first.
Yeah. Some seasonal to season you for the holidays. You feel me? Not just season you for the cold
Well,
time.
quarter shit. Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
And I got I'm really excited about it because I'm getting I pay attention to some things like that, some songs that I let pass me by, or I didn't really get to pay attention to, and to revisit some things and just create a whole new out of the old. You know.
You just
Yeah.
have to let it marinate a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm looking forward to. But I don't want to say most excited, but I'm really excited for this other project that I have coming after, an album that I just officially agreed on the name for with
Oh,
myself,
shit.
because I've got I get caught
Yeah.
for myself, and I named it like 18 different things.
Yeah.
I decided to call it Loved.
Love.
Loved, yeah.
Got it.
Coming from the perspective of like understanding and what it's like to be loved, as opposed to like not the reputation, but like
Stigma.
the stigma. You feel me? But with the stigma as well, because it's not always a positive. You feel me? Sometimes that's toxic. So I believe that I have a better understanding of what it's like to be loved than as good of understanding to love someone. You get me? So this album is basically talking about my experiences with being loved in different ways, and not like I said, not always the best.
Well, you be going deep.
I love that.
Yeah. Somebody over there loving you.
Yeah. You feel me? And trust me, it's gonna be everything. It's gonna be everything that I want it to be. I got to try some new sounds. I don't often do features with artists. I got a couple features.
I was just
Oh,
about
that's
to
dope.
ask, is there any artists, local artists in San Antonio that you can shout out for features?
Yes, I will shout out Mad Ja. Okay, shout out Ja. Shout out Ja to that.
Yeah.
Big John, not the little one?
Definitely. That's I think that's the only one I want to reveal so far.
Okay,
That's because like, she showed me mad love. I always gotta show love.
I respect it. I respect it.
So what you got, like an album release party you gonna do?
Oh yes, yes,
Yeah.
yes. Y'all know y'all get a special invite.
Please, please.
Yeah,
I definitely need
We're
one.
working on details right now. We're trying to get it all plugged in, but it's definitely gonna be what it is.
Yeah.
And I never did an album release because I wanted it to be special, and I feel like this one will be kind of special.
For sure. You know we gonna be there. You know we pulling up.
Yeah,
I'm with
for
it.
sure, for sure.
Yeah, make sure y'all tap in with early morning cartoons. You know, I'll be doing a live on Instagram.
Yeah.
I'll be playing all local people's music, so you know you on the playlist.
Oh, word.
So make sure you know y'all tap in early morning or in the afternoon, Monday through Friday. You know, got that early morning or afternoon cartoons.
See,
Yeah.
I'm with it. I like that. I need something to keep me up in the morning. You feel me? I used to be an early bird.
Yeah.
And something changed. You get me? Like I ain't no early bird no more. But that inspired me. I like to read. I like to feed my mind in the morning. So
Yeah.
that'd be great.
But, you know, you turn it on, you gonna hear you.
Yeah.
You riding with your boy for about 30 minutes.
I'm with it.
Yeah.
I be watching I be seeing some of the motivations. I always respect people who put good energy and motivation into this world. So I gotta give you your props on that. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah.
You providing good energy in a place where it's lacking.
Yeah, for sure, man. Well, that's what we're trying to do. You know, that's part of the Drink in the City platform. Putting people like you on, you know what I'm saying, on the platform to talk about what you got going on and, you know, show that the 210 is doing something. So, Michaela, why don't you tell them what we got surprise for them right now?
God bless you.
Bless you.
But so have you ever played a game called Song Association?
Yes, I have.
Yeah.
No, I haven't played it, but I've seen it.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
I've seen
Okay,
it,
so
I've
that's
seen
one of my favorite games to like tap into. They work with artists, you know, big, small, up and coming,
Yeah.
you know, all that. So I wanted to play with you just real quick.
Okay, I'm with it.
So for those who have never heard of Song Association, basically the artist or the singer or the participant will be given a word, and they have 10 seconds to think of a song that comes to mind when they hear that word. So if 10 seconds passes and we don't get a bar, that's it.
I got you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and you got to sing it too.
3 strikes.
I got it. I can do that.
Dang, I don't even have my phone on me. We gotta get just like 10-second timer.
Oh, okay. I'm going to count for you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I got you. I'm going to count.
I trust your count.
Oh, okay. Ready? Okay, first word. Love.
I've got love all over me. Right there.
Ooh, yeah, we'll take that.
Baby,
We'll take
baby.
that. But you got to tell us who was that.
Baby.
Keisha Cole.
Okay.
Yeah.
We always got it.
Love it.
Alright,
You got
ready?
4 more. All right, you got to see if you skip by. If you don't, you taking a shot.
Okay, give me.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
Next word. Stay.
Oh, won't you stay with me? Because you're all I need.
Okay. Oh yeah, you
Sam
killing
Smith.
it.
Alright, ready?
Yeah.
Third word. Light.
Before they turn the lights out in the darkest night. In the darkest night.
Yeah.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Once you get to 5, yeah, I'm like, once you get to 5, you take the dub.
Yeah, you
Alright,
get the
ready?
dub.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna get a little harder.
Okay.
Fourth word.
For
Texas.
Alexis, I'm still here in Texas.
Yeah.
Leaving it on the blessing.
Okay.
That's me.
Alright, I see you.
Ooh, we almost done.
Man, 5th one. What you got?
You want it? You want the last word?
Red.
Loving you is
Oh, I thought we had one.
Oh man, yeah, you killed it.
All right,
You
shout
killed
out
it.
Donov3n.
you almost had me. I was like,
Well, for that, I'm gonna take me a shot.
Cheers.
Yeah, that's a cheers to that. You know what I mean? That's to the dub right there.
You know, I stay with the red.
I love it, man. I love it.
Oh, I love that.
Thank
So, what does a typical day look like?
A typical day is probably a lot of singing. You're gonna get the gym in the morning with my team. You're gonna get we singing throughout the day. Occasional singing lessons. We got a lot of scheduling. I feel like no matter what, we always planning something. We always got something.
And you said the team. Who's the team?
So officially, unofficially have you qualified. First and foremost, we got Yasmin, my PR.
For sure.
Shout out Yas.
Yeah, shout out Yas.
Hard rockin' rock star.
Yes, sir.
We got her on set back there. We got Chris, my PR. I mean, not my PR, my stylist. Then I'm giving everybody that time.
Oh yeah.
We got Chris, my stylist. She's always responsible for that, the looks, and my image consultant, making sure I look good.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
you be
that's
fly.
important.
Yeah, you be fly. Yeah, I'm
Making
rocking that shit.
You right
Yeah.
making sure the hair right and everything. We got Mason, my graphic designer. We got my little brother, always supporting, always there for the love.
Aw. Family ties.
Yeah, my little brother, my sister, they always like they want a thing too. They always up there behind the scenes.
And I rock with my guy Mason too. Man.
For real.
Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah.
Trent Owen is my videographer.
Yeah.
Amazing. Ida, my marketing. And Arabella, my marketing consultant.
They work so hard.
Yeah.
Hey man, that's good to have a team. We were just talking about that and how important that having a team is.
Yeah, just to have that foundation and just to have somebody to kind of fall back on when you fall off.
Yeah.
That's important to have.
Yeah, for sure.
It is. It's very necessary.
Yeah. Shout out to the videographer, my boy Matthew over there
Shout
too.
out to
You know what I
Yes,
mean? Yeah, doing
yes.
his thing, man. Yes, love it. So you got any events coming up?
Yes, I actually have a show tonight.
Ooh, okay.
I have a show right after
Turn me
this.
up.
Yeah, I need to go live right now.
Turn me
Yeah. Where you at tonight?
I got a show right after this at a Moore cafe.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I should pull up.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a nice show, actually hosted by GB3. He's actually gonna be
Oh,
performing
wow.
as well.
That's
Mhm.
cool.
Yeah, I
It's gonna
see
be
a
a lot of
couple
good
of
people
hits on there.
Yeah, it's gonna be a real nice lineup. I'm excited to
Rockstar
perform.
lifestyle.
Yeah, that's what I'm liking. It's definitely gonna be the shit. A lot of confidence in the room.
For sure.
What's your favorite song to perform?
It's between Passion and City on Fire.
It gotta be City on Fire.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Look,
Yeah.
I'm as a
The
fan,
City on Fire,
as a
yeah.
friend and as a fan,
Yeah.
bro, it gotta be City on
The
Fire.
City on Fire. That's you gotta like every time I sing that song, I relive what I felt when I wrote it. And when I wrote that song, it was affirming to myself. It was like you don't gotta worry about what people think about you. In fact, burn all that shit down. Like
That's
set your city on fire. Like
Yeah.
like it's not even intentional. It's accident. You accidentally burn that shit down. Like you just it's fire in your footsteps. You feel me? Like, so
Would you say it's symbolic to like burning bridges?
yeah, it is. It is.
Okay.
It's very symbolic. Burning, and especially the right bridges, but because you don't understand, like some things are stronger than the material. So and they can't be burned. Those are the things that last. With bridges, like shit that's built on material and on physical and on like.
Some things are not tangible.
Yeah.
Some things you can't touch.
Exactly.
I feel that.
So, like this is just representing like sometimes it's destructive to burn everything in your path, but like constructive as well. You give me is you give yourself the ash to grow from. That's really what it is, and just reminding yourself that if people could be in your position and to see life how you see it, there is no way that they could logically or consciously choose to do anything different. You get me? Like, because what I'm doing is what I believe is best for me, and if you were me, you would want to be doing the same thing.
And that's your assignment.
Yeah,
So,
you feel me?
yeah.
That's what I think.
A rose in the concrete, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like
love
though
it.
that's special. I feel like everybody has their own assignment and their own kind of like purpose, and what's for you is for you.
Exactly.
Like what's for Michaela is for Michaela, what's for Zay is for Zay. Like it's not gonna leave, it's not gonna change, it's gonna be
Yeah.
yours at the end of the day.
Exactly.
So that's cool that that's your similar perspective on music.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, for sure. And we sipping on that Ciroc Passion.
So look, and that's
Yeah.
hey, I know you
Shout
want
out to the Passion. Yeah, for sure.
Hey, look, that's one of my, like I said, that's my second favorite song to perform. And I'm glad
Oh,
you
wow.
feel me. That's
Yeah. Yeah.
That's my that song. It just if you just gotta be real to understand that you gotta been in a little spot where you like, man, fuck it, I'm about to feel some shit. Like you get me, I'm about to turn up for the moment. That feel good. If it's feeling good is always our choice. You get me, nobody choose to feel bad. That's what it is. Like you gonna feel something that's not turn up.
From
Yeah.
Passion, that same project, you know what's my favorite song off that project? OnlyFans.
Oh, that's actually one of my other favorite. That's one of my favorite songs performed because I love the crowd's reaction to OnlyFans.
Right. No, it really right, and it's a bold ass song.
Yeah, it is. It's so direct that you don't really know how to step with it. Like,
No, for sure.
yeah, it's like sometimes I be finding myself like, damn, like
I wrote that.
Yeah, like, I'm definitely
You did
performing this in front of like people's parents and shit. Like I've been at events, like, it's like family events and shit. Like or a little kid that's like, oh, I like your music. Like, I'm like, what?
Why?
Yeah.
What song do you like?
So yeah, that's definitely. So I used to like lean away from vulgar music because my parents was like they were so attentive. So I was like, then I got to that point. I was like, man, they gonna be fans or they gonna be? They gotta pick one.
Yeah, no, for sure. One of my mentors was just talking to us about how sometimes some of your biggest enemies can be your closest friends and your family, unfortunately. But that's life at the end of the day.
Right, I agree. Nah, that's like the most progressive part of it.
So what are you most excited about for 2023?
Okay, I'm most excited about. So me and my team, we excited about this album, right? That's the first thing we're pushing is this album and this album release, and I'm trying to create a complete visual log of. Documenting from starting in 2023, documenting my journey. Starting to document my journey. I've been doing it every so often at different shows, at different events. Like when I came in your yard watching that South by Southwest.
Yeah.
I like that. I got I have a couple other ones as well. I haven't released them yet because I'm trying to pick the right way to deliver it.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely starting in 2023, I want to give like consistent vlogging into like my day to day and my show life, and basically giving myself like a little not a tour, but a tour into my life, like a tour into my soul. Like.
No, I love that. I feel like even if nobody else receives it or like gets it for real, it's still for you. You still can look back and see your own growth.
Yeah, I love it.
And it's in those moments where it means the most because you get to see like with the artists, you don't see how shows make them feel. Mm-hmm. You don't see how like a specific like performance time can affect something, or how a simple like mishap with sound and engineering, or the team issues, or like
day to day.
Get into the show behind the scenes, like what's all that like, and that's all the difference.
Right.
It's all the difference.
Yeah. Definitely.
So that's what I'm really excited to deliver a more personable side of my artistry.
Yeah, that's good.
What's happening with Drink in the City? We'll definitely record it for you. You know what I mean? We'll definitely want to be a part of that.
I'm with it.
And obviously that's why we wanted to get you documented today, and give you your roses while you is here.
Right.
That's part of what we're doing for
Thank you.
Drink in the City.
What do you feel like? So 2 questions, right? A little 2 in 1. What do you feel like has been your biggest obstacle, and who do you feel like has been your biggest supporter outside of your grandfather, of course?
Okay, perfect.
We could go there.
I think that my biggest obstacle has been using and conforming to social media and becoming like a social media artist. Because it's easy to be a recording artist and a performing artist, but you need to be a social media personality as well. You need to know how, you need to create that persona that matches your music. Create that persona that matches who you are, and not just create it but control it.
Right.
And when you have stuff to do in real life, it feels like a chore.
Yeah, it does feel like a chore because I'm so busy doing all these things that I don't realize that some people would want to see it. You get me? Like, some people, because I'm like, I'm stressed about the show. People want to see that. This song is like, I'm in development of this song, but people want to see that. People are like, when I take questions, or people, even when I'm not taking questions, like on my on social media pages, people message me and they'll ask me like, what's your process like? How do you find the right song? How do you know it's the right beat? How do you what is your process of recording? How do you know when to release it? All these different things. And it's not that I have the right answer; they just want to know my answer.
Your perspective.
They
value your opinion.
Yeah. So, and that becomes something that if you're not used to that, you could either like miss that or you could just jump right on it. And unfortunately, I didn't jump right on it. So I don't want to keep missing it. You get me? So that was my biggest obstacle. My biggest supporter has been Yasmin. Like,
oh wow.
She's somebody that I met recently. I met recently, and she just caught the vision, and she started like pushing it.
Yeah.
You always know like if it's real, if a person reminds you to be great. Yeah. Like, you get me? If they see you slacking and they wanna, you get me? Because I believe you should always hold yourself to a high regard. And if another person holds yourself to a high regard, it's respectful.
It's a standard. It's a standard, honestly.
And that's just been what it was. Like, And every opportunity, every moment, she makes it known that like we need to seek greatness. We need to seek greater.
Yeah.
We deserve to be. It's very inspiring because we've had this team, and our team is amazing, and everybody is consistent, and she's leading by example. You know.
Yeah.
Love it. Shout out to Yaz on that for sure.
Appreciate y'all.
For real.
So you say you got a show tonight.
Yes.
Okay. What's the lineup you got on there?
So of my songs,
Yeah.
I'm gonna do 2 songs actually from 2 unreleased songs that will actually be on this album. One of them I gave you that it was the Alexis, and the other song is a song I got to do with my brother when he came to Texas for a little bit, like very rare, probably like a seasonal special movie. Yeah, like you see, he came here like, and we got to make a song together, and I'm gonna that's gonna be on the album, but I'm gonna perform that tonight as well. So
Okay. So your brother's a musician. Do you have like a long line of musicians in your family?
Yes.
Oh,
I come from a
okay.
family of like
I get it. Look, I get it.
I come from a family of like musicians, not but like writers, very complex, very like intellectual writers, like and natural singers, passionate singers, like mostly female and males, like in my family. Most of the older people in my family were the ones who sang the most, but it seems like I used to think it was every third child because it was me and my aunt. It was like, but like it's very common.
I got 3 of you.
Yeah, for real. And so that's I come from a very musical family, and it's on both sides.
Yeah.
But neither one of my parents can sing.
Wow.
They have no music.
So it skipped a generation on both
Yeah.
family, on both sides of the family.
Literally, they both have like. And my grandmother used to be able to sing. She had a very amazing voice. She had a trach in her throat, and it like took her voice. That sounds very sad, but she's have a good voice though. Like so she kind of like taught me dynamics of music and dynamics of singing and like broadening your voice and like. I used to be like, I want to sing, Grandma. I want to sing.
They definitely gave it all to you for sure.
Yeah, no,
You be
so
blowing,
special.
son. You be blowing.
She say say some gospel songs and your voice will get better. I always say that.
That's so funny.
Love it.
So what'd you grow up singing?
Gospel.
Yeah.
I grew up singing gospel. I grew up singing Michael Jackson. I grew up trying
Girl, my dad taught me how to moonwalk. Like,
I knew I could never moonwalk. I could never do it.
Yeah.
I was like probably Saturn walking or some shit. I wasn't moonwalking. I grew up on the Temptations. And when I was younger. Literally. I used to be in this singing group as a kid, and then we were called the Imitations. And we would sing 5 Heartbeats and Temptation songs.
That's
Oh
funny.
my God.
Yeah.
The Imitation
It
sounds like a
definitely paid
Netflix
off.
show.
The Imitation. Yeah, it was wild. They used to take us out of class and everything.
Yeah.
It was wild.
Rehearsal. Come on.
Literally, for real.
Get to it.
They did.
Wow. Yeah. So what's your favorite part of making music?
How other people receive it. Lately, like I think it started when I first started creating music, watching like it mattered to me what the people around me thought when I first started making music. And when I started to develop as an artist, I started to appreciate more the reach that was outside of my local like environment. And
You started to expand your audience.
yes, and honestly, I lacked in that opportunity. I started like to focus more on my outer audience and being global, as opposed to like taking that opportunity to really hone in on my local market. You know, so and it's like it's just paths that the artists take. So I took the different path, and I started to release on a more broad scale. Started to release on non-local platforms. Not really posting to like local social media. Is like not really. So my music was reaching a bunch of little pots, and I realized when you pour into so many pots, it's cool because you're everywhere.
Yeah.
But where are you gathered? So and yeah, my dad always said, if you're not popping in your own city, you're not popping.
You know,
Yeah.
You
You got to sell out your own city.
Yeah, you got to. If you're not popping in your city, you're not popping.
Yeah, a lot of people try to like skip that altogether, and I feel like that's where a lot of people flop. But
See, I got African fans, and they're the most. They're the most.
Wow.
Wait, I got fans from Paris who tell me like, well, I don't really understand a lot of this example.
So talk about local. You know what I mean? What's the best place you like to go when you're hungry? You need something to eat. Where you going?
So me and Daz, we be doing this like food truck hunt we like cool like the truck. So we
Like anywhere around the city?
Yeah, I love
Okay,
food
for sure,
trucks.
for sure.
Yeah, we like.
We got one right in front of the crib, but there be food trucks, man. Everywhere.
They be
out here.
We don't be having that such luck. We don't get hungry until everything closed.
You gotta be in the hood.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Go to Data Point Tacos. They be open 3 a.m.
You know what?
They
When I
have
first
food truck.
moved out here to Texas, I moved to the north side, and I thought the north side was the whole Texas.
Yeah.
I was like, I thought, cause I'm from Chicago, so I
Yeah.
thought Chicago was the hood. And I came out here, I was like, there ain't no hood. Like y'all got no hood out here. Like I was just, but I ain't been nowhere. You get me?
Yeah.
So when I first figured out that every place had some dynamics, and I had
No, that's so crazy. Like perspective is such a powerful thing. I remember watching a Kendrick interview, and he said he didn't know that there was like people other than black people until he moved out of his city.
for real,
That's crazy.
that was my experience
That's
too.
wild.
That's my experience in Chicago. Like a lot of people, they don't really. It was like there's one white boy in my middle school. His name was White Boy John. That's what he called himself.
Yeah, like that's what he goes by.
Yeah, he went White Boy John, and I realized like the diversity out here is almost like I'm literally a minority out here. Like you know, you hear you're a minority on TV and everything. You hear all that
And
shit.
then you see
like,
people that look like you.
yeah, you in the hood. You feel me? Like you
Right.
in Chicago. Like I can't be a minority. All these dudes black.
Right.
And you come
It's
out,
just us.
yeah, you come out here and I got to be the only black person in my class. You give me, I got to I got to like be like, man, like what the fuck is this?
Wow,
Yeah.
that's so crazy because a lot of the
Come
people
to the
that
east side.
but no, a lot of the people that I know that were that person. How does everybody have that same perspective? You know what I'm saying? Like, how are we all the only black person or one of the few?
Yeah, like, it's like almost like they just didn't put us in the same class or some shit.
No,
like,
by last name.
yeah, like I don't know what it was, but I looked around, I'm like, man, I'm in history class. I'm like, I gotta help them remember some shit. Like, I'm their point of reference.
Yeah, I'm the example.
Yeah,
That's
literally.
crazy.
And it's crazy that we all have that experience, man.
Right.
Because I come from Chicago where teachers, they teach you a little bit different. You know, they talk more to your soul. Like, they talking about what
They
the
teach
world,
you more. They teach you past the classroom.
yeah, they teach you what this world gonna be like, and not everybody trying to like keep you down. Like they telling you the real shit. Like, and that's how they teach, and they talk to your mind and your soul. Like, and they know you on a different level. And out here, it's
Shout out to the shot.
period. Yeah, shout out to the shit. Shout out, man. Them teachers don't play around.
So when you graduated high school, were you out there? Or were you?
I graduated from here. I graduated from O'Connor High School.
Not
O'Connor.
O'Connor.
Yeah, okay.
I graduated from East Central.
I went to Sandra Day O'Connor.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, that's on tape.
Yeah.
Class of who?
Yeah, class of 17.
Okay, class of 18. East Central.
Yeah, you already know it.
Go Hornets.
Nah, I ain't saying go.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because I was the Panthers. It was the Panthers. I've been a Panthers 3 times. I've been a Panthers like every school.
That was your mascot at every school.
Elementary school, high school again. I've been a Panthers.
We don't gotta put that if you really don't want.
Yeah. No, it's going in there.
I gotta know where you graduated from.
Oh yeah, no.
I went to 6 high schools, man. So yeah, it was rough for me.
All over.
Yeah.
Oh, which one? Which one you go to?
None here. Yeah, I went to
Yeah.
DeSoto
All
in
over.
Texas. Yeah, then I went to Sierra High School in Colorado. I went to a couple of alternative schools. You know how that goes.
I don't know all the wrong things.
Yeah. But I graduated, so that's all that matters.
Okay.
Yeah. So, but man, where can we find you on the platforms, man?
To be honest, I'm gonna keep it always simple. It's always gonna be DONOV3N. DONOV3N. If it's like probably an official Donov3n some on like TikTok or some shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, you said y'all be going to the food trucks, but you ain't say like
Which one?
what's your spot?
Yeah.
You know, I need a spot,
What's your
man.
go-to?
You know, I'm trying to go.
I'm gonna have to say, if I can remember any by name, Ricky's Tacos.
Oh yeah, Ricky's. I fuck with Ricky's.
We go to
That's over off of Parent Bottle, right?
I would say yeah. I'm not from here.
Yeah.
That just sounds like I was just waiting. I'm
You been there about Ricky's.
Bar 7 got some nice tacos.
Bar 7. Oh, he's getting some help over there.
Yeah,
Alright,
I don't
yeah.
remember shit. El Camino be having some dope ass food. Like,
Yeah.
I be going. I like. Look, if you go to I don't know what the place called. Obviously, the name wrong. Ice House. I think it's called Ice House. What's that place we go to? Fourth Quarter.
Oh, okay, 4th quarter.
Yeah.
Ice House is over there around the corner too. But y'all need to go try Scooter Bangs. My boy Donov3n, man. It's right by the Ice House.
What do you got?
Yeah, everything.
So Scooty Bangs is soul
Pork
food,
chops.
burgers,
That's what I be looking for.
Everything.
Black
My guy, you know I got you. You know I got you.
Yeah. All that,
I be
the
looking
whole
for soul
nine.
food and I'm gonna be honest with you.
Bro, it's 5 minutes down the street.
I'll be so hurt. That's one of my only problem with Texas.
Yeah.
Not to,
I'm gonna get you
So
right.
Donov3n gonna have you eating good, bro. They got greens, they got pork chops, they got what you need.
Hey, but I do gotta give a shout out
She
to the
said
spot that you
pork
took us to the other day though. Snow.
Oh, that's on the east side. You gotta be.
Yeah,
you
go
gotta
to
go
the east.
into
Go to the
liver.
white. Go over there. Yeah. Go
Past the train
the-
tracks, maybe.
Yeah, that's some
But
food
Snow, they got some shit, boy.
Mhm.
I asked for some pork chops. I thought it was gonna be one that came out. It was 2 of them.
Yeah.
And some
so-
sides.
I don't know the exact address. I gotta get it or whatever. But
Yeah, let's
Snow
do that.
Island, it's on WWY.
Yeah.
It used to be a daiquiri shop, and then all the daiquiri machines broke. That's how you know you in the hood.
Hey,
but
it's
the
okay,
food,
though.
you can't get it nowhere else. Somebody auntie, somebody uncle back there doing it up.
Yeah, for real.
She
they
said it
is.
used to be a daiquiri shop, but all the daiquiri machines.
Come on now. It's giving Waffle
Hey.
House.
McDonald's.
Yeah, budget.
The shake machine, no way.
You gotta stop selling food to fix to do that. You got your budget. You gotta. They gotta.
No man, keep selling
You gotta
the food.
keep selling the
Cause
food
the
to
food
pay
is
for the
good.
machine.
You know what I'm saying? They better stop. They better take.
Fuck the drink.
You gotta pay for the
Okay.
machine. You
From
gotta
the
get
drink in the
reimbursed.
city, we'll get you right on the drink.
It better probably be the best food too. I better hit.
Yeah.
I need some.
Yeah, you
I'm
know
a
we
foodie.
love to eat, man.
Look, I'm a foodie.
And
for
San
sure.
Antonio got food for days.
Yeah.
For
I
days,
be
for
wanting
days.
food. I be feeling like I ought to be open as Whataburger. And like,
That's the 24-hour one, but that's what I was telling my partner. I said, man, look, you're gonna have to find some late hours.
that's no. San
that's
Antonio
when-
need to. They need to
Some hole in the wall,
like. They need to.
some
They need to like push that.
Yeah.
Some late hours eats. Man,
Like you said, once it's 3 in the morning,
Gonna be up
all
hungry.
you got is Whataburger.
it's just they used to, everybody try to open late hour eats and then they get shut up.
Yeah. I fuck with Whataburger, though.
They have to.
Yeah, they open a late hour eat out spot and then look.
I guess you're gonna have to put it on the west side.
Yeah, for real. Put it up
North
there.
side.
Put it on the side. Keep it with us on the north side.
So what's your go-to drink when you go out?
Okay,
I feel like I know this, but I don't want to guess wrong.
they gonna say some Douce. Let's keep it Douce.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I've been
Yeah.
sending it. Definitely something brown.
Yeah, definitely brown. On light liquor, I tend to misbehave. On brown liquor, I tend
keep
to
it
find.
cute.
I tend to find white liquor too.
Oh, well, you on Ciroc tonight, so
Yeah,
you
that's
better
what
get it
I'm
right.
I'm knowing. That's what I'm trying to keep my sipping down.
Yeah.
No, I'm just
Sip
playing.
slow.
No.
Yeah, we
I
gonna
like.
get you right.
I like. I used to be a Hennessy person
Mhm.
until Hennessy reminded me that nobody's a Hennessy person. Like nobody's a Hennessy person.
I fucked with Hennessy for a long time.
And then it told you.
Yeah, it told me you don't fuck with me no more.
Hennessy said you thought you had a friend.
Yeah,
Feeling you?
fuck with me no
You thought you
more.
had a friend.
Like, you thought I was feeling you?
Nah.
No. When I'm on brown, I'm definitely a Crown and Coke girl.
Yeah.
Oh,
When
yeah, I get the Crown
I'm
and
on
Coke.
clear, I'm drinking rum.
Crown
They
is
love
dangerous.
Ciroc. They love
Hey,
Ciroc.
Ciroc is it.
Man, no, this
I
is good
love
though.
Ciroc.
What we got? What? Can somebody grab the bottle?
Oh yeah, this that passion. I got you.
Look, Ciroc misbehave.
Oh, see, I was gonna offer you some more, but if you misbehave, then
Oh yeah, he gonna have to pull up. Yeah, he got a show tonight.
turn me up, though.
Yeah, when you out there on performing that passion song, you gonna have to think of Drink in the City. You know what I'm saying?
Like, necessary.
Yeah, let's get us right.
But I'm
Hey,
gonna
man,
look
let's
at
do a
like-
cheers to that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's my favorite flavor. Look at it.
Appreciate you.
So we know what you got going on for the next few days, man. We know what you got going on for the next few months. We got the fourth quarter about to drop out.
Yes.
Sure.
A couple projects going out for you. Man, we appreciate you jumping on Drink in the City, man.
Now I'm happy to
Listen,
be here.
Yeah, we appreciate everything, and you know, we about to get out of here, but before we do, you know, one more cheers.
Hey, one more.
Drink in
I'm
the
down.
City,
Drink in the
appreciate
City.
everything,
I'm
man.
always
Listen,
down for another sip.
we out of this thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Dodo.
Oh, thank you.
I heard for you.